Oh, hey, I guess it is Friday. It's the end of the week. Let's talk about what we did this week, shall we? It was a good week. I'm having fun. Hopefully, you're having fun too. So let's get started. It is the end of week 7, and we are in the swing of things in all of my classes. We're doing a whole lot across the board, so it's a good time to be here. Now let's start with my thema class because they did a bunch this week. 1, project presentations. We did that Monday and Tuesday, and basically everybody finished. If you have not yet done your project, you do have a late contract already with me. That being said, you gotta get on it or else you will start falling behind because, of course, today, Friday, we turned in our character essays, and we had work time in class throughout the week to do it. So hopefully you were able to do that. If you have not turned it in, you also have a late contract. That being said, hopefully you don't have double late contracts, meaning you've doubled the amount of work you have to do to make up for being late. I'll get those graded soon, so just so you know, late contracts, essays were turned in, big stuff happening. Also, we started a new unit, Jurassic Park. We are reading for, I guess, to make our own theory towards the end of this. And we're watching some really interesting, thought-provoking, and entertaining at the same time theories on everything from TV shows to movies. I don't know if there's any book theories out there, but that's our job, is to have that book theory. So look forward to that. Read the first iteration. I'll say it again. Read the first iteration. Take your theory log notes and do that. That's all for thema. Let's get right in to world literature. Today marks the last day we will actually work on your short stories, English 10. They are due on Monday, typed MLA format, printed out, nice and pretty, and we will also start presentations at the same time. Presentations, my guess, will run Monday to Tuesday, but hopefully we'll get them all Monday. Now, same thing with the thema class. If you do not turn in your essay on time, you will have what is called a late contract, meaning that your work, whenever turned in, if late, will be worth half unless you drop this late contract. So that either looks like an extra page essay on things like responsibility and why is it valuable to turn things in on time, or you could also go the lunch detention route. So that will be up to you. Hopefully you do not need one of those contracts because you'll be working on it this weekend. So here's your chapter checklist. We did this on Friday. Today in class, what you're going to want to do is make sure everything on this list right here is covered in your chapter. You have already, we did that last week, wrote out your character's GI graph, and then I will be looking as I grade all the way down this list from attention getters down to morals and lessons, that your chapters are succinct within your group, that it all makes sense, and that you do a great job of covering all these great short story details. So today we turned in our chapter checklist and the presentation outline. We went over that in class. Please contact me if you don't know what the presentation outline should look like. I will cover that in the parents section just in case. And here we are, parents. So we had a lot due this week from thema even into English 10. For sure, if your student is in thema, they've turned in their essay. I would double check that they have got all that finished. Also, perhaps if you're curious, double check on the structural modeling project as well. If you're an English 10 parent, it's time to double check that their chapter is good to go. They'll be graded on the individual chapters that they write. They are in groups, but it's not really a group grade for their chapter. It is an individual grade. So the better they, or I guess not the better, but the more they work on it this weekend, the better the grade should be expected to be. So email me if you have any questions on that. Hey, that's it. It's the end of week 7. It's the end of this video. I hope you don't have any questions. but I wanted to do one thing. Hold on. I wanted to end this video on a pretty fun note with a FEMA project that was turned in. Let's turn it this way so you can't see the batteries. But you've got the carousel from Something Wicked. This way comes spinning, and get this, it spins both ways. So let me see if that'll stop and spin the other way here. And look, it spins the other way too. How cool is that? The lights are great. Everything about this says, one, I had fun, but two, I designed it, and it took some thought, it took some execution, and so good on you, those two guys in FEMA who did it. Great job. The other ones were great too. Can't show all of them, but I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching, and as always, cue the music.